call this? A Tuesday. It's going to be loud. They're going to have fun. But hey, while the upperclassmen are taking exams, the middle schoolers are here. And let's be honest, there's one goal in this ball game. These kids want to see if the home team can get to 65 and hit a two-pointer, a 66 and get a free throw, or 64 and hit a three-pointer, because they're all ready for 6-7.
Well, partner, please don't put me under the microscope and ask me for any relevance in any of the music I hear this afternoon and this morning.
They've been piling in all morning. They've been chanting as soon as they got here. What a great way to have a field day right before the Christmas holidays. Come out and see some basketball. One of the top teams in the country at LSU. Listen to some music and have a great time.
And they were treated to boxed lunches in their seats when they came in. So every base has been covered here. It's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. We hope you enjoy it. Stay with us right here on the SEC ESPN Network. LSU in white. The Bears of Morgan State out of Baltimore in the dark uniform. And immediately a three ball thrown in by Michaela Williams. Michaela Williams is one of 7, get that, 7 double-figure scorers at this point of the season for the LSU Tigers, who average 109 points a game. And for Williams, she certainly has been on the mark. That was her 19th made three-pointer. Baseline jump shot, skids around and rolls through. Caitlin Nash, the senior from Muskegon, Michigan, able to make it a 3-2 game. LSU goes inside, the ball batted around, a foul called. As we take a look at Johnson and Johnson, Williams, Richard, and Joyner. This is the 5th time this lineup has taken the court at the start of the game this season.
Haven't had as many lineup changes as I thought maybe you would have, because Kim Mulkey and her staff say they, with all the new faces, they want to really use this time before they get to SEC play to bounce around different lineups. There's a look at the LSU head coach.
Maya Joyner at the stripe, a 6'2" senior from Farmville, North Carolina, by way of East Carolina.
Another one of those 7 you mentioned, averaging double digits. Double-digit points in 4 straight and 6 of 7 for Joyner.
Well, it rolls off the tongue rather easily, doesn't it? 7 double-figure scorers. But that's remarkable. Very few teams in the country have 7 double-digit average scorers right now at this point in the year. Morgan State has Hayes, Bannerman, Nash, Woodson, and Butler on the floor right now. Out of Baltimore, Maryland, and certainly a university known for its academic standards. That's double blocked underneath by LSU. Here comes Richard on the run, loping into front court. Right side now, looking at the offense.
That's going up. Can't leave her wide open like that. Everybody knew it.
She's 2 for 2. Michaela Williams.
She turned around and had people at the end of the Morgan State bench. They must have tried to say something to her. As soon as she released it, she went all Steph Curry, turned around, looked at their bench and said something, and everybody was giggling about it.
She is the team leader, Michaela Williams, in made three-pointers. She's got 20 now. She'll try another one. Online, but a little bit long. Johnson picks up the rebound off the floor and is bumped as she scores. LSU roaring to a start here with 8:14 remaining in the first quarter.
Great job by Johnson as she got the rebound off that long shot, driving the lane, draws the foul. Early timeout for Morgan State.
Again this year, averaging better than 20 offensive rebounds a game. These teams have never played before, Morgan State and LSU. That's Nadine DeMone in her first season as head coach at Morgan State, the university out of Baltimore. Morgan State has lost 9 consecutive games.
They entered this morning's game short on the roster. They had a couple that had to be scratched, if you will, from the lineup. So they're going to use 8 healthy players, so not a very deep bench or roster coming up against a team that's going to be looking to finish.
They can only go to the bench 3 times. That's the number of reserves waiting over there to play. And And the officials are asking the music to stop here as we return.
They've also got the, you notice on the game clock on the board, it's 8:14 that you see on your screen. Above the clock, above the basket, it says 2:10. Yeah, they just fixed it.
So Johnson at the line. This is Zakiya Johnson, of course. 72.4% at the stripe this year. Another one of those very good free throw shooters. LSU is averaging 73.5% completion of free throws as a team. Nash, pull-up jump shot, free throw line. Got it. Nicely done.
Has their 4 points. Oh, a nice little crossover dribble where she shook Michaela Williams to get that open shot.
And you know, you were talking about, as we see a deep dish right into the hands of Johnson for the bucket, but you were talking about the players who aren't available from Morgan State. They've got some pretty decent scorers who are not going to be able to play tonight. So they are definitely...
Of their 6 players, I think, that we counted in that were scratched. 2 of them, one of them's averaging almost 10 points a game, one of them 7 points a game.
So that certainly is an impediment for this Morgan State team. This is a university that was actually founded in the post-Civil War era in 1867. It's located in northeast Baltimore. And as a testament to its history, it's the only university to have its entire campus designated as a national treasure by the National Trust for Historic Preservation. Created as a school for liberated African Americans following the Civil War. Bannerman had 18 points from beyond the arc in her last outing. LSU by 7 with a little more than 7 minutes remaining in the opening period. Williams at the point. LSU has a lot of interchangeable players. Johnson, one dribble, gets into trouble, puts it up, leaves it short, and the rebound is pulled off by Success Prysock, a senior from Palmdale, California. She had success on that rebound. Woodson gives it up to Bannerman. Bannerman can't do anything with it. Shot clock down to 5. And a tripping foul is called, an inadvertent trip. Nash went down, got her legs crossed up with a defender.
Then Flau'jae Johnson. See how she's disappointed. Shot clock was running down deep, but just got tripped up. He called her for the tripping foul.
Six and a half to go, opening period. LSU leads by 7. Against the Bears from Morgan State. That's poked away by Williams. It will stay with the visitors. Eight seconds remain on the shot clock. Prysock puts it on the floor. Can't split the defense. Shot clock down to 2. Down to 1. This will count if it goes. It's a shot clock violation because it didn't hit in the iron. LSU will bring it the other way quickly. They say play on. Johnson gets in trouble, kicks it out. Good ball movement on the outside. Back down to Joyner inside. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. Loops it up and it rolls away. The rebound taken by Woodson.
And that kind of ball movement shows you about that balance LSU's offense has. Good look on the inside, just couldn't get the roll.
The Tigers go to the floor to break up that play, and Johnson was able to tie it up. The possession will stay with the Bears. There aren't many reticent members of the LSU roster when it comes to diving for loose balls on the floor. This is a team that will have its tennis shoes squeaking the entire 40 minutes defensively.
It's at every angle of that non-stop pressure that Mulkey expects this team to have.
Shot clock down to 5. Bannerman gets it away. And for the second straight time, LSU forces a last-second shot. A hanging jumper will not go for Richard. LSU has hit a bit of a cold spell, still leading by 7.
Tim Mulkey has noticed that cold spell too, because we're about to have a full-fledged line change.
LSU knocks it away defensively again. The run is on for the ball. This is Flyze Johnson. Lays it up, right hand, and scores. She looked away and then brought it back and scored with a right-handed scoop.
Well, that was the attack of Johnson & Johnson, the law firm, going down there, and Zakayla just got out of the way, knowing that Flyze would make one move and be able to lay it in on the inside.
14-5 LSU, as expected. Winston kicks it out. Again, the shot clock down to 3. Down to 2. Down to 1. Down to none. That's 3 consecutive possessions that LSU has been just smothering defensively.
After a good breakaway with a layup, the defensive stand, 5 new coming in to the line. Here we go. Zakaya, you see to the right side, but she knows Flyze makes one little move. Defender wants to bite on the fake, and she just lays it with the inside hand. Now the 5 starters at the bench, 5 new ones on the floor.
Knox, Hines, Como, Fulwiley, and Bridge for LSU.
Ball right off the bat after we talked about her at the top of the program.